What is going on, guys? Welcome to another Moto-R moto vlog. Today, right in front of us, we have the acid gold Aprilia RS660. Beautiful masterpiece right over here. Now, I just came back from the shop. I actually just picked it up and I'm going to be heading home right now. So I wanted to talk a little bit about it. I didn't do a first ride, and I obviously threw a lot of mods on this bike already, which we will talk about as well, maybe in another video. But let's go ahead and talk about the bike. Aprilia claims 100 horsepower on this motorcycle. Now, I've had it for a while. I joined several forums discussing this motorcycle, and even with a tune and all of that stuff, it's still pushing about 98, 99. Not quite 100 horsepower, but I haven't dynoed this yet, which is something that I am wanting to do with the new Rapid Bike auto tune and the acro exhaust system. I want to see what it's pushing out. Obviously, man, this bike is made above standard. It's a 600, but it's not quite a 600. It's a parallel twin 600. Goes into the same class as the Ninja 650 CBR 650R. It doesn't quite compete with the Yamaha R6. Some people would compare it to the R7. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to put this in one of those classes because those are all pushing between 60 to 75 horsepower, and this is upwards to 100. You kind of think it's kind of like within its own special class, especially it being an Italian bike. Well, the bike itself, guys, amazing. It's got 3 different modes: commuting mode, dynamic, and individual. Now, on the individual mode, you can change the tune. It's got 3 different tunes. You could add ABS, you could take off the ABS, you can adjust engine braking, and you can take off or allow for traction control. The bike also comes standard with obviously an awesome brake because I just bounced here, but the bike comes standard with cruise control, which I haven't had the pleasure of trying because I haven't gone on any long distance riding. The bike does have a quick shifter. As you can see, I'm in 3rd gear. I can bounce it to 1st, and I'm going to show you not using my clutch hand. So it's back to 2nd, and then back to 3rd without compressing the clutch. The bike has full LED lighting. It's got Brembo front and rear brakes. Oddly enough, the rear brake is really spongy to me. I don't use rear brake a lot. I usually don't use rear brake at all unless I'm trying to do an emergency stop. And I can, you know, the forums can attest to this, is that when you press the rear brake, when you press the rear brake, it squeaks, it squeals, which is really annoying. The bike does also come in 3 different colors straight out of the dealership. Comes in lava red. I'm not exactly sure what the black is called, but it has like the Aprilia race graphic, and it comes in this very bold colorway, the acid gold. I'm not a very I guess showy person. I don't really like bright colors. I'm not a fan of loud, you know, like we got people that paint their sedans or trucks orange and purple and stuff like that, and I'm not really into that, you know, like solid colors, black, white, gray. It's kind of my thing. But when I saw the acid gold with the red wheels, it was definitely caught my eye. And it just called to me. Like the other colors didn't really call to me, you know what I mean? But this acid gold, this beautiful yellow acid gold, just gave me this feeling of wanting. That feeling will not go away. That first that first impression, if you don't get the bike that's calling to you, or if you're gonna get the bike that's calling to you and you decide to just go with a color because it was available, I don't feel like you're ever gonna be completely satisfied. It's not for everyone, I understand that. Nothing on this bike seems like it was an afterthought. When you look at bikes like the Yamaha R7, when you look at bikes that are on the market right now by the big four, Suzuki, Yamaha, Honda, Kawasaki, you see things that seem like they didn't quite take a lot of thought into it. Or that's why it's $9,000 instead of $13,000. That's why it's affordable. That's what makes it affordable. You don't see that often with Italian bikes or German bikes or British bikes. Everything seems to be well thought of. Everything seems to come together. And this, guys, is the difference. As well as the other inconveniences like parts and dealerships and certified mechanics that can work on your bike. That is they're both good and bad differences to owning one. When you're on this bike, you know, you get that instant throttle response. You have this tank that just lets you cut through the wind, whether you're taking a curve or you're going straight. It's one of the most exciting bikes that I have ridden, man. And it's a parallel twin, you know, like who would have thought, you know, only Aprilia make a 100 horsepower parallel twin with all the electronic packages that it has, feel and look this good. Let's take a look at this bike right here. Beautiful dash. Like I said, it's like they understood. I don't know how to say it, man. The Italians, they know how to make a motorcycle. Now this is a mod, but it was actually displayed when they first showed the motorcycle, and I'm glad that they actually put it up for sale. Really expensive though, but the lights, everything, man. This bike is amazing. Like, look at it. Look at that. I'll tell you what, the US version has their signals on their mirrors. The Euro version doesn't. The Euro version actually has it in their lights, which that's definitely a mod that I want to do, because I want new mirrors. I want the Rizoma mirrors. So I want to figure out a way to have the mirrors, to have the signals integrated into the headlights. Look at that beauty, man. If y'all have a Aprilia RS660, or if y'all been thinking about getting one, if y'all been thinking about getting one, get it. Just get it. If you have one, throw in the comments down below what you think. First initial impression. If y'all are new to the channel, go go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, hit that like button or thumbs up. Hit that notifications below if you want to know when videos are coming out. I want to do a more in-depth video or in-depth series of this motorcycle soon. I just wanted to talk a little bit about it and my first impressions and about the bike itself. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.